everybody. This recording will cover the assignment for week 7 and part of the assignment for week 8. Okay, so we're almost there. You've almost made it. Hooray. But so week 7, we have a best practices presentation, which I'll talk to you about in just one second. And then for week 8, your assignment is the discussion board response, right, to the presentation. And then you will also have a concluding quiz is what I'm calling it. It'll be 25 questions, 20 to 25 questions. Hold on one second. I think I'm lying to y'all. I am a liar. I lied. It will be 20 questions. So it will be 20 questions, multiple choice, and you will just take that on Moodle. So I don't know if I told you all, I will actually be out of the country again, starting May 6th, which I have to miss our graduation, but shh, don't tell anybody here. No, just kidding. They already know. So I will be out of the country. It is my birthday in the middle of May, and I'm actually presenting in Greece. So a couple friends and I are making kind of a 10-day excursion out of it. So I leave on the 6th. So that is partially why I gave you a quiz, just honestly because to make it a little bit easier, Katie will be helping me grade and submit my final grades and everything. So that's why we chose to do it this way. Okay, so that will be week 8, but week 7, chapter 7, week 7. This is taken right from the syllabus. So we're going to look at some best practices that relate to or that are from the textbook, I should say. So you're going to go to the website, explicitinstruction.org. I think I've talked about this before. It corresponds to the Archer and Hughes textbook. It is free, which we all love. So you will choose 5 of the videos to watch from the elementary and or secondary tabs along the left side. So let me show you what that looks like. I know it's going to kind of cut off a little bit. Hold on. Let me see if I can, look at me being fancy. Hold please, because sometimes yeah, see, that's what I was afraid of. Sometimes it moves, sometimes it doesn't. So hold on one moment. Okay, sorry about that. I wanted to move. There's a little box around, the content that you could see. So I wanted to make sure you could kind of see both parts of it. Okay, so what you will do, you will choose 5. Hold on, I'm trying to move this whole thing. You will choose 5. Oh, there we go, kind of. You will choose 5 of the videos to watch. Okay, so, and if you click on explicitinstruction.org, you will see, I'm trying to get rid of this, sorry. Oh, y'all. So you'll see there are elementary videos right here. There are 11 options, and then there are secondary options, and there are 9 options for that. So you're going to choose 5 total. So if you think, oh, I'm really only going to focus on elementary, that's the area I want to work on, or I'm in an elementary school classroom right now, choose all 5 from the elementary. That's totally fine. If you're like, oh, well, I'm in secondary now, or one of my students is moving on into 7th grade or 9th grade, or I know I want to be a secondary teacher, choose all 5 from secondary. That's totally fine. If you're thinking, I'm not really sure where I'm going to end up, combination, right? So all you need to do is choose 5 total. They can be, like I said, all 5 from the elementary tab. And remember, there are 11 options here. It could be all 5 from the secondary. There are 9 options here, or it could be a combination, okay? You could do 3 from elementary, 2 from secondary, 3 from secondary, 2 from elementary, whatever you want to get you to 5 of the videos, okay? So, and it does give you a little description right here. It says, Dr. Archer had the opportunity to demonstrate explicit instructional lessons in many general and special education classes. These video clips illustrate many of the concepts and practices introduced in our textbook, right? Teachers, faculty members, and teachers in training, you all are, and some of you are the teachers category, are invited to view these video clips to analyze and critique the instructional procedures. Okay, so each video clip is accompanied by a video guide. I think there might be one that does not have the guide, but that's okay. We suggest that you download and print the guide before you watch the video. This is totally up to you. This is right from the textbook site, so it's your choice. If you don't want to print, I fully understand. You might want to save it to, a flash drive or something, or one of your folders online, but you certainly don't have to. Read the description of the video and the suggested video focus. As you watch the video, take notes in response to the focus questions. You don't really have to take notes because you're just going to do your presentation. You can certainly take notes if you want to, but you don't need to submit your actual notes. You know what I mean? If that makes sense. So if that helps you, feel free to absolutely take notes as you're going. So let me just show you one. So I'm going to click on this one. Watch it be the one that doesn't have the thing. All right. So, and I think, you know, in the PowerPoints, if you have gone into any of the linked videos, some of them are these videos. Okay, but so it tells you what it is, grade level. I think most of them are in Arizona. It doesn't really matter, you know, potato, potato. This one's a little bit shorter. Some of them are a little longer. Gives you the introduction and then kind of tells you, okay, some good practices, note any good practices. So yes, you are certainly welcome to include these ideas in your presentation, but I also want it to be, you know, your own content as well. So that's the kind of the background, and then you would just click here. You can also you can download the description, you can download the video if you want. So just kind of however you want to do it. Okay, so you will choose 5, again, combination of elementary and secondary, however you want to get there. Okay, and then you will summarize the video or the practice or the procedure or the technique or whatever you want to call it. They call it instructional procedures. With 4 to 6 key points from each video, you will be provided with guiding questions, which I put down here. If you want to use to answer as you're watching the videos, you will discuss how you would use this instructional technique, strategy, practice, again, procedure, whatever word you want to use there, with students with disabilities, especially learning disabilities. And you will prepare a video presentation for your classmates. And again, in the video, it says, oh, wait, I know this is a different one, but hold on. I know. So it gives you some focus questions also here. So you might want to look at these focus questions and then show restraint and don't look at the answers yet, right? So you might want to look at some of these guiding questions because they say, what other good practices did you observe? What suggestions would you give the teacher? So you are certainly welcome to kind of answer, you know, these questions too, in your presentation. I do want to make sure that you're not just copying word for word right here, okay? Because I'll be able to tell and that's no fun, okay? So again, prepare a video presentation and you will submit that as a YouTube link to the discussion board, so that your classmates may view your presentation. All right, so that's your week 7 assignment. And then week 8, we have our response. So you will, similar to what we've done for week 2 and what we'll do in week 6, you will choose 2 of your classmates' presentations to view and respond to on the discussion board, but you will use the Flipgrid app for one of your responses. Okay, so you will use the Flipgrid app to prepare a response to post to the discussion board. Well, I mean, you'll post it to Flipgrid for one of your classmates' presentations. Do you agree with how they suggested implementing the techniques? Can you think of any other ways to use the technique, strategies, procedure, practice? Again, whatever word you want to use there. And remember that it is okay to disagree. Just be sure to do so in a respectful manner. So the post will count as your discussion board post for chapter 8. So again, you will choose 2. You will respond to one of your classmates on Flipgrid, and the other response will be in the discussion board. All right, so for the week 8 discussion board, you will only have 1 post to the actual discussion board, and you will have 1 post in Flipgrid. Okay, so hopefully that makes sense. So still 2 responses, just 1 to Flipgrid and 1 to the discussion board. And I will show you the Flipgrid in just 1 second. Here are some guiding questions you can think about, but you don't need to use these questions. They are honestly the ones that were taken from the week 6 assignment, just because I thought maybe you might need a starting point. So did Dr. Archer gain attention and review relevant past learning? How did this take place? Did Dr. Archer model clearly step by step and ask questions throughout the lesson to verify understanding? How did this take place? Were all students, from what you could see, given the opportunity to respond? How did this take place? Again, just some guiding questions, just those guiding questions, the questions over here within the transcript, just guiding questions as well. You can kind of make this what you want. I was just trying to provide a little bit of structure if you need it. I know some people like structure, some people don't. So it's a pretty open presentation. The main thing, again, is just choosing 5 videos from elementary and or secondary. All right, so that's your presentation. Let me show you. I have the Flipgrid already open, so let me take you to that. All right, so here is the Flipgrid Yeah, the Flipgrid. I had to think about it for a second. Response to, hold please. Oh, biscuits and gravy. I'm trying to get rid of this part, but that's okay. I don't know what this little Giphy Jiffy thing has to do with anything, but who can resist a little kitten and a dog being best friends? So that's why I included it, just because I thought it was cute and it was fun. And then maybe you'll remember, oh, I have to respond to the video with the cat and the dog. So it's really just, just for fun. It's the end of the semester. It's cute. So again, this is taken right from the syllabus, which is also right over here in the Word document. You'll choose 2 of your classmates' presentations to view and respond to on the discussion board. You will use the Flipgrid app to respond to one, right? So you'll respond right here where it says record, and then your other response will be posted in the discussion board. I am still figuring out how to do the grading, like I told y'all, for the discussion board responses, but I will make sure to figure that out, okay? So, and here's where you will record. Remember, I think on your phone it might be a green button, but on your computer it should be this purple one. So you will just click on that, okay? And in the document, I have the the code thing. I'm very technical with my terms. So there you go. Okay. So again, you can make your one response here and your other response will be in the discussion board. All right, so that is it for week 7 and basically for week 8 as well. So remember the Flipgrid post and the response into the discussion board, that is for week 8. In addition to that, for week 8, you will also have the concluding 20 question quiz. Okay, so week 7 is the presentation. All right, looking at 5 videos, 5 techniques, 5 procedures, 5 whatever fill in the blank word you want to call them. That is your only assignment for week 7. Okay, so just the project or the presentation, that's your only assignment. This part right here is your only assignment for week 7. And then week 8, again, 2 responses, 1 into Flipgrid, 1 into the discussion board, and then your final concluding quiz. I don't think I will need to do a video for week 8 because again, it's just a response and then the quiz, okay? And we will have a few Zooms between now and then. So I'm recording this way before the week will open. So hopefully, if you have any questions, we can address those in our Zooms. All right, I think that is about it. I've enjoyed working with y'all this semester, and who knows, maybe I'll see you again someday.